All right. So, over here in the wine cellar, I like to cover celebrity news. All right, I'm kind of a celebrity gossip kind of fucking bloke. Right? Right. And so there's this program called Grace and or Frankie. The or might not be in there. Grace and Frankie. And it's one of the programs like, I know I'll like it, but maybe I'll fucking finally watch it because I think it's been out for like 3 fucking years on the Netflix. And maybe I'll fucking watch it when I get the Thanksgiving time off.
Okay.
And I hope that my fellow millennial SJWs change the name of that shit too. Okay? All right, because as we are recording this on Indigenous Niggas Day.
Yes.
That's the official name. Federalized. Put a stamp on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so yeah, we are recording this on Indigenous Niggas Day. And there's a program called Grace and Frankie. And it's got some seasoned white women, if you will. Mm-hmm. They've been around.
Yes.
They've seen some things.
Yes.
They know some stuff. One of them runs around calling herself Jane Fonda.
Yes.
Yeah. And she is 81.
Really?
81 years elder. And she done got herself arrested.
Huh.
Yep. Well, because she said, I think I'm gonna protest climate change.
Nice.
After citing Greta Thunberg as her inspiration.
All right.
All right. And so a little bit from the article, because the headline pretty much tells you all, but an 81-year-old actress and political activist demonstrating to demand the government take action on climate change. News outlet WUSA 9 reporter Mike Valerio shared videos of Jane Fonda in a checkered newsboy cap, newsperson cap, and a red coat. The red coats were coming.
Yes.
And a red coat being arrested on the steps of the Capitol building. She was protesting with over a dozen other people. Over a dozen means not many.
Right.
Over a dozen means wasn't no damn body there. And this 81-year-old famous person showed up and said, let's get down, you 15 other people. Don't worry. I ordered some chips and dip. That's what the kids like these days, right? Aren't you guys Generation X?
You know, they could get a lot more of us to show up if they offered bail money.
Hey, billionaire Jay-Z. You got a couple hundred for bail?
Didn't they pay bail for a bunch of people arrested in Ferguson? I think.
Hey man, Beyonce did. Though now I'm suspicious and I want to see, did they channel it through a 501c3 organization?
Oh, for the tax exemption?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so let's see if that information is publicly available. But
I also want to know how much they donated. Because they have a lot of money.
And even if it is a lot, it just kicks right back on the tidnacks.
Right.
Yeah. What is a lot to them?
Yeah.
A lot to them. Wait, what, maybe like 20 million? Like when they look into a 20 million purchase, they're like, now that's a dinner table issue.
Right.
In their household.
Like, do we need another yacht?
You know, the old one, that leather, I sat on that like 5 times. You know how I am about using things more than once.
Woo! Jay-Z and his fucking shoes.
Yeah, something to know about Jay-Z, folks. I remember this from reading an interview with him around the time that that his Blueprint 2 album came out in 2002. And you know how someone's being interviewed, and they're being interviewed by a journalist who's not just documenting what they say, but they're documenting what's happening, right? Like when Corrupt was being interviewed, the journalist said he's surprised how well Corrupt is breathing and speaking fast while taking quick drags between Newports and weed. You know, shit like that. Or when one was interviewing Trick Daddy, this back in like 1999, and they were like, and apparently they like, I forgot what they called it, but they would sprinkle cocaine on their weed before they smoked it.
Oh.
You know, and they
that
document.
Seems like a bad idea.
Probably. And when they were interviewing Jay-Z, this one in 2002, he was doing a photo shoot and trying to select a pair of shoes, and there was a pile of shoes because he would never put the same pair back on twice. Yeah.
That's a wild shoe budget.
Whoever's getting Jay-Z's hand-me-downs is the flyest kid in several schools. All right, but yeah, that's what's going on. So you can find at Mike VWUSA, MIKEVWUSA on the Twitter, and Mike V has a video that he took himself of Jane Fonda and like 16 other niggas
Yes.
protesting and getting their 81-year-old ass arrested.
I wonder if she's gonna protest with Lucy Lawless now.
Or if she's gonna. Every time I hear plastic moving, it sounds like one of the cats is just peeing, and I'm like, God damn it! But it's plastic. Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. You probably never watched it, but that show Xena Warrior Princess. Like, do you remember hearing about that show, Xena?
Okay,
And
when
then,
you say it by itself.
Oh yeah, Xena, and she was also in Spartacus.
Oh,
She was like,
I
I know you didn't watch it, but she was like the wife in that show. Lucretia, I think her name was. Anyways, she's also like part of Greenpeace, and she got like arrested protesting something on a boat, and she got arrested. But she's like in her 50s, so maybe they can like get together and celebrity activism and get what's her name that all the centrists hate, Susan Sarandon.
That would be fucking thug life.
That would be nice.
So right now in this moment, Amy Goodman is 62 years old, and I think the Standing Rock was 4 years ago. So Amy Goodman was 58 when she got arrested.
Yeah.
And they said they did uniquely humiliating strip searches on everyone they arrested.
Of course they did.
And Amy Goodman is like just a fucking super awesome. Clearly left-leaning journalist, legitimate hardcore journalist.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it pisses us lefties off knowing that those fucking asshole cops were doing that to the Goodman. All right, so that's going on. General interest, climate-y shit, matey. All right, winecellarmedia.com. We put up a GoFundMe.
We did put up a GoFundMe.
Because it is outside of what we typically try to generate for the program, because right when I'm like, okay, I can take some time off work and not do overtime for a minute, the cat gets a warble, which is a W-A-R-B-L-E. This is something I learned about 30 minutes ago. Sometimes we make a mistake and the cat gets outside, particularly light-skinned Killmonger. Jamal will never go outside.
Ever.
He literally doesn't even stand by the open door. He just goes and lays on the couch like, yeah, fuck that. That's not where free food and a litter box is. Over here, they fucking scoop my shit and feed me. This is awesome. Take your ass outside. And so light-skinned Killmonger and regular Killmonger has been outside, but regular Killmonger doesn't really fuck with shit. Regular Killmonger just likes to be held and be fluffy.
Yep.
Light-skinned Killmonger is the prime example of a curious cat. And I guarantee you he went fucking with like a little rabbit's nest or something where warbles normally are. And the larva just has to like and the larva's super tiny.
Yeah.
And it just has to get up their nose or something like that. And they bury themselves in their head. And in light-skinned Killmonger's case, boom, right in the middle of the damn throat.
Yep.
So we get up this morning. I start recording a podcast segment about a cop that has sex without consent. Check out that story. Pablo Queso. And I'm recording that. And Phoenix Calida comes in the room and I'm just like, all right, so she's going to start the segment holding the cat. And as soon as I push stop, I look over, bloody neck, hole in the neck. And we immediately look it up. And apparently a warble can be in there for like 55 days from what Phoenix found in an article. And then they mature and they're ready to come out. And you also found that if you sit and watch long enough, you'll see it popping its head out to breathe.
Yeah.
Which is when you
fucking alien shit. It's fucking...
Yeah. And, I mean, Phoenix is nice with the tweezers. She took my stitches out of my face, right? Phoenix is nice, but you're not trying to do that shit.
I don't think so. Only because from what I was reading, you actually have to like open up the wound further to make sure you get the whole thing out, like in one. And like, I'm not trying to cut his throat open to get the thing out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that.
And then if you break it, you leave a half dead insect, and you have a guaranteed deadly infection.
Yeah. I don't want to do it.
And all the vets are kicking up high prices, which now I want Bernie Sanders to go even further. Medicare for pets, yo. Medicare for all pets. Fuck it.
Oh, God.
Right? And I mean, we're chuckling about it, but yo, how many of you wouldn't mind Medicare for your pets?
Honestly.
Dead up, yo.
And then it's just such a bad fucking timing because you didn't do overtime this week. And then we had to get the car fucking towed. And then they had to do the thing with the coolant thing. And I just come on.
Yeah.
30 years of nothing going wrong. I would like to go 30 days without something going wrong, actually. Can we do that?
Right. And you know what? We've had shit go wrong, but that's when I was working like all 7 days doing the overtime all the time. So we were like, yeah, just go ahead and fix it. But then they turn to look around, it's like, and that's why I have nothing in savings.
Right.
Because we did have problems, but we had it covered. So if we didn't have problems, there'd actually be something in savings. And I'd literally be looking for where's somebody else who got to go fund me. Nigga, here's 50.
Right.
And now here I am, fucking hat in hand, showing me bald Ed.
Well, I gave somebody $10 for a copay, so you know.
Word.
We try.
Oh, you know what? And there's damn it, we are who we are, aren't we? I gave $30. I didn't even tell you about this. To young trans kids, trans women that they're doing their podcast called Girlish.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and they're pretty consistent. So I was just like, oh man, I like these nice kids.
I think I made it into a tweet like a year or two ago, and I just said something like, being a poor leftist is basically everyone just crowdfunding the same $10 and passing it from one person to the next every month until you need it.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what the fuck it is.
Yeah, we're literally a Snoop Dogg lyric. When it comes around to you, don't bite off more than you can chew. Respect the game, and the game will respect you back. And that's what we do. All right, so help us out, and then I'll work some overtime, and then somebody else will be like, fuck, and then I'll be like, shit, here it goes.
Yep.
And then if nothing's moving, I pull out the big guns. The big guns for me when it comes to helping a nigga with funding, I slap it on the social dissonance page. Boom, put it in front of 80,000 potential people.
Ooh, I should put the GoFundMe on there.
Yeah. Big guns. Big Second Amendment. All right, we have fucked around and turned this into the segment. This shouldn't be 13 minutes. Jane Fonda, 81-year-old, keep it a gangster. Gotta watch Grace and Frankie on the Netflix. All right, motherfucker.